Mike Ross? Hi. I'm Rachel Zane. I'll be giving you your orientation.
Wow, you're pretty.
Good. You've hit on me. We can get it out of the way that I'm not interested.
No, I'm sorry. I wasn't hitting on you.
Trust me. I've given dozens of these, and without fail, whatever new hotshot it is thinks that because I'm just a paralegal, that I will somehow be blown away by his dazzling degree. Let me assure you, I won't.
I was.
Mm-hmm.
I was hitting on you.
You were. Take notes. I'm not going to repeat myself.
I love you.
Each bank of offices specializes in its own arena of the law and is anchored by a department head on either end. So on our left, mergers and acquisitions. On the opposite side, high net worth divorce.
Nice. Mergers across from divorce. Symmetry. Yeah, I should just listen.
The firm operates on a chain of command model. Harvey's your commanding officer. However, Louis Litt, he oversees all associates, so you'll also answer to him.
What do you think about Harvey?
People are in awe of him. They say he's the best closer there is, but I have very little contact with him, so I don't know.
What about Louis Litt?
Let's continue with your tour. And finally, this is where you'll live.
Wow.
I gave you that for a reason. You haven't taken one note.
It's because...
Because you were too busy ogling me to listen to a word I've said.
Partners' offices anchor the wings. 5th floor is research, 6 is security. All work gets billed, even if it's finding an address. I answer to Harvey and Louis Litt, and judging by the way you responded to my questions, I should admire Harvey and I should fear Louis. You have been here for 5 years, and just because I outrank you does not mean I have the authority to command your services. Oh, it's also pretty clear that you think you're too smart to be a paralegal.
You know what nobody likes? Nobody likes to show off.
You used the word ogling. Oh, when do I get to see Harvey?
Rachel!
I don't want to talk to you.
Hey, come on.
You won't come on? Why would you do that to me?
I didn't do anything to you.
I didn't fax that goddamn list.
And I didn't turn you in.
Then why was I just suspended, Mike?
All I know is that I gave Louis a stack of briefs and there was some fax with your confidential code on it.
Do you think that if I was going to leak firm documents, I'd be dumb enough to fax them with my own code?
No, I don't, but whoever did this must have framed you.
Yeah, well, it worked.
Rachel, look, they're going to investigate this. They're going to clear your name. You know that.
I've worked there for 5 years, and this is how they treat me. I'm suspended, Mike. I'm probably going to be fired, and I should sue them.
Okay, let's not do anything rash, okay?
It's not rash. It's standing up for myself.
Rachel, you're overreacting.
You called me?
Sure did. Have a seat.
I prefer to stand.
Fair enough. I made a mistake. You were unfairly punished, and I would like to officially just welcome you back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you kidding me? You think I'm gonna make it that easy on you? I want a raise.
3%.
10%.
7.
10%.
Fine.
And Pearson Hardman pays for law school when I decide to go.
Agreed.
And one more thing. This should have been the first words out of your mouth when I walked in here. You need to apologize to me right now, or I'm going to file a lawsuit against you first thing in the morning.
You're right. I should have apologized. But don't you threaten me. I follow procedure to the letter, and you have no basis for a lawsuit.
No, I don't. Not about this. But if you don't think I have a basis for all the shit you've pulled over the years I've been here, think again.
I'm sorry. Okay?
What does he have you trying to find this time?
You really want to know? I managed to get a look at some files involving our accounting firm.
What's up with our accounting firm?
They're stealing from us. You know your phone bill?
You have all those surcharges, you have no idea what they mean, but you pay them anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Drybeck's doing the same thing to us, except all their charges are a complete scam.
Pretty sure the phone charges are a scam, too.
Yeah, maybe.
So what do you need?
I need a legal reason to get those files without saying I saw those files.
You need them for court, or you just need them?
Why?
Well, you said you read them, right?
Yeah?
So then you already have them in here.
You're right, I do.
Yes. So you dictate, I'll type.
What? You'd actually do that for me.
They're stealing from us. Pearson Hardman's my firm, too. Come on.
Okay. With the party of the third part, hereto referred to as Norton LLC, rendered to not the subject of any litigation or any claim that might be reasonably anticipated to give rise, being acknowledged that such appointment is irrevocable and shall be deemed a power coupled with
Lawfully
interest in the
invested
event
with
of
the
a
power to make such contracts or to perform acts from which it may be lawfully implied. That's it. Did we get it?
Saving and wait for it. Done.
What?
Your mind, it's amazing.
Thanks.
What?
Your mind's amazing, too.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Who are you calling this late? Oh, she's waiting up for you?
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's pretty late. She's probably sleeping by now.
Yeah.
I'll just text her.
It's tough to have a relationship with the first year, or any year. You just don't have a life.
How'd you make it work?
Who said I did? It's impossible to have anything long-term unless you find someone that has the same 80-hour work week, and then that doesn't work either because they're busy too.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna let that be the reason that Jenny and I don't.
I need a list of everything that's wrong with the rehearsal space. For example, the creaky floorboards, they're affecting certain dancers' attitudes.
I shouldn't let that get them down.
Attitude is a pose.
Oh, yeah, like striking an attitude. Whatever, I do that all the time.
Okay, I also need a list of the ballet company principles.
Okay, integrity, fidelity, patriotism.
Not that kind of principle.
Okay, we're done.
How am I supposed to know?
Rachel, you've just been drafted.
Oh, but she's not even a...
Not what? She's not what, Harold? Ms. Zane not only knows more about ballet than you do, she also knows more about law.
But...
Zip it. My mind's been racing ever since we met Sergey yesterday, so I've dictated a to-do list for you to handle.
I'm on it.
Okay.
Louis, I finished.
You were here all night?
You said you wanted everything by this morning, so here's everything on the lease agreements and all of the financials.
Oh, no. Sergey waltzed me through the financials earlier. Did you know that he danced with Nureyev?
I did. Also, I found this.
Lead paint? Okay, this is excellent.
You can use it.
Use it. We are gonna pas de deux all over their asses with it.
We?
Get out.
Okay.
Lastly, Section 5, page 30, states that the Royal Hall is responsible for all maintenance and repairs of the rehearsal space.
I'm aware of what the lease says, Mr. Litt, having drafted it myself.
Okay, well then how do you explain this?
The Royal Hall's knowing failure to fix the air conditioning system has created a toxic environment. Lead-based paint.
See, your disregard for the safety of your charges takes from a tenant dispute to a criminal action. A fact that I will happily bring to the attention of the district attorney unless repairs are made yesterday.
Then you'll be exposing the ballet itself. Because the terms require they cover all repairs from a special fund they stopped paying into a year ago.
No. Payment's been going on every month.
And perhaps you should figure out where they've been going in. Because it's not here.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. Our financial records...
Mr. Litt, we were willing to look the other way, but since you have come in here and threatened me, I'm going to take legal action of my own. We'll be filing for eviction. It's time the ballet moves on.
You wanted to see me?
It was Sergey. He lied to me. The money went into his account.
There's no way that you could have...
What, known? It's my job to know. God, I never take anyone at their word. You know, I was 8 years old when I saw him perform the Nutcracker. 8. Everybody else was into sports, and I was this rebel gliding down my own path. He inspired me. That's why I'm so light on my feet. I just can't do it to him. I cannot do it to him, Rachel. He is the ballet.
No. The ballet is bigger than Sergei. It embodies our emotions. It is breathtaking in its beauty. And most importantly, it expresses what cannot be put into words.
Yes, but...
No buts. The Louis I know wouldn't be defeated by something like this. He is ruthless. He is mean. And if someone wronged him, he wouldn't hesitate to tear them apart limb from limb.
You ruined everything. I took your help, and now we're evicted. I want you
Shut up, Sergei.
How dare you?
Me. You brought disgrace to my beloved ballet.
I am the ballet.
You were the ballet, and now you're done. And the Royal Hall, they've been paid.
How?
I reorganized accounts, moved money. I did what I do. I showed them how they can pay for everything by eliminating your bloated salary.
Well, the board would never agree, so it's
No, please
ridiculous.
stop. It's why they're here, Sergei. This isn't about the eviction. They know what you've done. They want to see your face when they tell you you're fired. But I'm giving you one chance to avoid scandal.
My leaving is a scandal.
Your leaving is a gift. Take it before I change my mind. Rachel, do me a favor. Can you just put that on pause for a sec, because I need to make a copy.
No, Louis, I can't. I'm busy doing my job.
Excuse me?
What, do you want to fire me like you fired Harold? Because honestly, I don't give a shit.
I get it. Rachel, listen. I know about the Harvard thing. And I think it's great.
What?
Yeah, Norman told me. Rachel, I know the waiting is hard, but you're not going to be here for much longer. I got 100% faith in you.
I didn't get it.
What?
I don't understand. I had everything. My grades, the LSATs, I'm a legacy, and I don't even puff myself up, but I killed it at that interview.
That doesn't make any sense.
And do you remember that woman who came from Harvard? She didn't like anyone, but I swear she loved me.
Sheila.
Yeah. Sheila Sass, you remember.
Yeah, I remember.
Is there something wrong?
Yup, there is something wrong. I believe you were wronged. I believe you suffered the slings and arrows of outrageous wrongness, and I will not have it.
What does that mean?
That means that I'm going to rectify this situation, because you, Miss Zane, you're going to Harvard. Look, Sheila, I'm flattered by what you did, but this is not fair, and you know it can't stand.
Louis, pull the resume from the stack. Anyone. Read it.
Sure. Magna cum laude, Yale, 3.9 GPA.
Another one.
Summa cum laude, Georgetown, 4.3 GPA. Listen, I get it. I know what you're trying
That's
to...
my reject pile. I am a professional. I would never let my feelings for you sway me against a candidate.
Okay, but you have to let them sway you for a candidate.
You can't ask me that.
Rachel Zane is the best paralegal in the best law firm in New York. She is relied upon by the best lawyers who have graduated from the best university. The woman is crimson.
So who do I knock out?
I promised her.
Louis, I liked her. I did. You're just gonna have to tell her the truth. Sometimes good isn't good enough.
What is it, Louis?
got a hard truth to tell you.
I'm not going to Harvard.
No, you're not.
I get it. Not good enough. I never have been.
That is not the hard truth. You're an amazing candidate, and you need to know this in your heart. The truth is, you did not get in because I let you down.
What are you talking about?
Sheila and I had a relationship. I hurt her, and
And she took it out on me?
I'm gonna write you a recommendation for anywhere. Any law school. It just...
Won't be Harvard.
I'm really sorry.
Hey,
Hey,
I never got to buy you that drink last night.
they were free.
I know. You left.
I did.
It was a nice party.
It was.
Okay, so I see you're still not going to tell me why
I
you...
didn't get into Harvard. Don't look at me that way.
With sympathy?
With pity.
I wasn't. Rachel, listen to me. There are other schools.
Don't.
Yeah, I won't.
It wasn't that I wasn't good enough.
I know that.
It was Lewis,
What?
the interviewer. Apparently she and Lewis had a history and...
Wait, she didn't let you in because of him? That's...
I know.
not right.
I know. Tell me about the day you found out.
Rachel, come on.
No. I need to hear how it felt from someone who got in because I'll never hear that from myself. You're looking at me like that again.
I'm not.
Then what?
It's just not right.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I'm not in the mood.
I know about Rachel and Sheila and Harvard.
How?
Rachel told me. She wants me to send this letter going over Sheila's head, but it can't come from me.
Yeah, it can't come from anyone. She didn't get in because they didn't think she was good enough.
You lied to her.
No, I never lied to her. I told her she was good enough, which she is. But I let her down because I couldn't persuade Sheila, which is the truth.
Lewis, you have to tell her the real truth.
Mike, I saw the look on her face and I took it away. I do not want to put it back.
She is gonna pursue this. She's gonna find out one way or the other. I'm not gonna let her find out from Harvard.
I can't tell her.
You'll regret it. Look, I'll give you another day to think about it, but after that, I have to tell her myself. Rachel, look, I'm sorry, but I am not...
When did you send that letter?
I was,
I'll tell you when. Never.
Okay, look, let me explain. When I went to see Lewis, he told me what really happened.
I know. He told me to. And I get it. I'm not good enough. What I don't get, Mike, is why you didn't have the courage to just come and tell me that yourself.
Look, he lied to you. I thought he deserved the chance to tell you himself, all right? When I went to his office to get him to sign the letter,
When you went to him to sign the letter? You told me you were gonna sign the letter.
No.
So you lied to me.
No, I didn't. I told you that I would help you.
That is such bullshit. That's not what you meant, and you know it. You've been cagey with me since the second I came to you about the letter, and you're being cagey with me right now. You're lying to me.
Not today, Rachel.
Then
please
what
stop.
day, Mike? Because it's always something. It is always some secret or some story or some lie. It's
You don't understand.
I don't understand
You
what.
don't understand what I have been through. You don't understand what I have lost. Because it's everything. Everyone that I love. Trevor, my grandmother, Harvey, now probably this job. I am not ready to lose you. Not today.
Then tell me.
I never went to Harvard.
What?
I'm a fraud. Rachel. Rachel.
You have portrayed yourself as the kind-hearted savior of this feline soul. Is that correct?
Yeah, I believe I brought out the best in her.
So you have a way with your charges, a velvet glove, so to speak.
I guess you could say I'm built that way.
So you're a good parent, a role model.
No one could say otherwise.
So if one of your charges were to say you were hostile, cruel, prone to kicking the proverbial dog, would that be a lie?
My treatment of felines is what's of issue here.
I thought it was your parenting skills, your ability to mold and shape gently.
But that's not what
This
I'm...
jury knows all about your parenting skills, which involve berating, belittling, screaming, sadism.
Objection!
You can object all you like, but as I said, this jury knows that that man is not what he portrays himself to be.
And what about you? You think molding and shaping is accomplished by abandoning your charges and sending the occasional memo while you're off mudding in the Yangtze?
I'd like to call my next witness.
Oh, really? What witness? You didn't declare a witness.
He's a hostile witness, and I'm afraid he's hostile to you. I call Harold Gunderson to the stand.
Holy shit, we're in trouble.
We need a 10-minute recess.
No, Rachel, I'm sorry, but I can't talk right now. I am typing up Cameron's files from memory.
Mike, I am going to lose my first case. A mock case.
Okay.
About a cat.
Okay, that I have a couple of minutes for.
Nigel dug up Harold,
What? He's gonna throw Lewis under the bus?
which is why I need your help. I need you to remember anything good he said about Lewis.
I can't.
What are you talking about? You were just referring to your amazing memory.
No, it's not that I can't remember it. It's that he never said anything good.
Oh my God, I'm screwed.
So sorry, Rachel, but I have to go.
Are you kidding? You've got nothing?
What I have is complete faith in you. So say hi to Harold for me before you figure out a way to screw him.
Mr. Gunderson, your tenure at this law firm wasn't very successful, was it?
I worked very hard.
Is it true that you once failed to deliver a motion to the court because you thought they were closed due to inclement weather?
Someone told me that it was a snow day.
Did you ever give opposing counsel a copy of our trial strategy?
I thought it was part of disclosure.
Did you leave a zero off the Hopkins settlement, nearly costing the client $900,000?
No one was supposed to know about that.
Because Lewis covered for you.
He berated me.
No, he kept it private. And he allowed you to go back and fix it, did he not?
He did,
Which allowed you to learn from your mistakes, did it not?
I guess.
You testified that you now work at Bratton Gould, is that correct?
Yes.
And when they hired you, did they know you'd been trained by Lewis Litt?
It came up.
So they knew that you were nurtured by Lewis, they hired you, and now, are you happy?
Yes.
So with Lewis's nurturance, your mistakes were covered, you landed another job, and you're happy. Isn't that correct?
But he was mean to me.
No, this isn't about how he treated you, Harold. This is about how he treated his cat. And isn't the truth that he loved that cat and cared for him with all of his heart? Harold, you're under oath.
No, I'm not.
Harold,
Yes, He loved Bruno with all of his heart.
I have no further questions. As much as Mikado means to you, I know the associates mean more.
No, not more. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few or the one.
What philosopher said that?
Spock, the Wrath of Khan.
I will take her back to Nigel for you.
Well, thanks for doing this for me, Rachel. But I want to do something for you first. A reward of sorts. For your victory. See, I was right to pick you to be my lawyer. And as it turns out, Columbia Law School agrees.
Louis, what?
I saw it on the mail cart this morning. I wanted to save it for you. Congratulations, Rachel. You're going to be a lawyer. A real lawyer.
Donna said you wanted to see me about some more managerial bullshit.
What? Don't you think I learned my lesson with the checks?
Then why am I here?
You're here to listen to me.
Do you know what this is about?
Yes. And I already told you.
I am not here to ask you to honor Louis's contract. I am here to ask you to make a new one with me.
Our contract with you is the promise of a job when you get out, not paying for you on your way in.
I have a list here of the signing bonuses of the top 3 associates who've come into this firm. Give me an advance on mine.
The last time we negotiated, you said never sign something without getting something in return.
What you're getting in return is that I keep working here part-time. The advance plus my salary will cover my tuition.
Paralegals don't make that much. Those numbers don't add up.
I'm not proposing being a paralegal. Some are associates work as lawyers, and I can do the same.
Came up with that pretty fast. It's almost as if you wanted me to ask you what I get in return.
Do we have a deal?
One problem. You already asked me to break precedent once. When I waived the Harvard rule, I'm not breaking it again to pay for law school.
I'm not asking you to break anything. You already established precedents. With him. When you paid for his law school.
That is not common knowledge.
No, it's not.
That's why she wanted me here. I'm Exhibit A.
You made an investment in Harvey, and I think that turned out pretty well.
I could argue that point.
No, Rachel's right. I'm pretty awesome.
I assume you have this in writing.
I wouldn't be worth it if I didn't. Perfect timing.
And what are we celebrating?
Our win.
Our win. I like the sound of that.
Me too. Where were you?
I'll get into that in a minute. I want to talk to you for a second.
What is it?
Rachel, you know I told you I loved you from the second I met you.
Well, you loved my pencil skirt.
I loved your face. You're the most amazing woman I have ever met. And you're not just beautiful, but you're sweet and caring and kind and brilliant and tenacious.
Are you doing what I think you're doing?
I called your father today. And then I went to get Grammy's ring cleaned.
Oh my.
I don't want to go 40 years wondering why I didn't do this one day sooner. Rachel Elizabeth Zane, I love you. And I always will. You're my whole life. Will you marry me? Yes. Here.
Oh my God.
She wore it every day for almost 60 years.
So will I.
Rachel, what are you doing here so late?
Professor, do you have a minute?
Of course. Yeah, sit down.
I went to see Leonard Bailey this morning to tell him we were turning our backs on him.
No one's turning their back on him, Rachel. There are just better cases.
No offense, but that's bullshit.
Excuse me?
You read his file. There's enough evidence in there for him to get a new trial, and instead we're gonna let him rot on death row.
Rachel, I understand how you feel, but there
I
are some things that...
feel like I dropped your class to take this case.
And I told you I'd get you another one.
I don't want another one. I want this one.
Rachel, I cannot provide you with the resources and the backing anymore.
Okay, so what if I were able to provide my own resources and to get the supervision of a qualified lawyer?
What are you talking about?
I work at Pearson Specter Lit, Professor. They've been known to take a pro bono case from time to time.
Okay. Okay, you win, Rachel, but this is highly irregular.
I don't care. It's not a good enough reason to turn our backs on Leonard Bailey.
Who's he?
Leonard, this is my fiance, Mike. He used to work at the firm, and he has an idea. Let Leonard tell his story.
That's risky. We're giving them the chance to paint him as a drug user and a criminal.
They're already doing that, and they're not going to stop.
Leonard, this is as much your call as it is ours. What do you want to do?
I wanted to say my piece last time, but that lady didn't let me, so please, put me on that stand and give me a chance to say it now.
Okay.
Is the defense ready to call their next witness?
The defense calls Leonard Bailey, Your Honor. We'd also like to request that Miss Zane be permitted to question the witness.
Objection. Miss Zane is a law student, not an admitted member of the bar.
She's also been a practicing paralegal for the last 8 years.
I don't care if she was the president of the United States. She's not a lawyer, and they're laying grounds for a mistrial.
Your Honor, it's obvious Mr. Bailey's first attorney didn't care about him at all. But Miss Zane fought to have this case taken on, and she's the reason we're even here today. Which is why Mr. Bailey is simply asking that she be with him now. So unless the prosecution is so unsure of its case that he can't handle a law student, we ask that she be allowed to question the witness.
Prosecution withdraws its objection.
Then your request is granted.
I was getting high with my friend Maria. I won't deny that. But all I did to those kids was try and help them.
Help them how?
Me and Maria got hungry, so we went to get something to eat. That's when we saw them, lying there on the sidewalk, with blood all over them. When Maria, she freaked out. But I wasn't thinking, so I just ran up. I mean, they were kids, you know? They were in trouble.
So then what happened?
Well, I yelled for Maria to get help, but the boy, he was already gone. And the girl, she just kept asking for help over and over. I stayed with her. And then the police came. And the next thing you know, I was being charged with murder.
Leonard, you were married before you went to prison, weren't you?
My wife, she left me 2 years after I went away. She said she couldn't handle it anymore.
And what about your children? Do you still see them?
I haven't seen my son in over 10 years. And I hadn't seen Maya until you found her and told her I was innocent and you were going to prove it. That's her right there.
Leonard, is there something that you would like to say to her?
I lost 12 years for a crime I didn't commit. But I won't regret any of it if it ends up being the thing that got me clean and reunited with you. Because if I died, would you believe in your father did this?
She doesn't think that. She knows that you didn't hurt those kids. I have no further questions, Your Honor.
From the first second I met you, I knew I wanted to be here with you someday. Walking down the aisle, arm in arm.
Got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down.
I know that I fought it at first, but now, Mike, I can't imagine living alongside anyone else for the rest of my life.
And I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be all right. My head.
If I've learned one thing, it's that we never know what the future holds. And that can be a scary thing. But I know that there is nothing that I can't handle when I have you by my side.
You are the strongest man I've ever met, and you make me stronger. You're the husband I've always wanted. And I can't wait to begin our adventure together.
Do you, Michael James Ross, take Rachel Elizabeth Zane to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
And do you, Rachel, take Michael to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Then I now pronounce you man and wife.
Of me, and you give me all of you. Oh, what's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know